I need to tell you about the test. Hi, my name is Dakota Lee. I'm a professional animal communicator. I have a gift to see in the spirit, and God has been letting me visit heaven since I was 12 years old. But with this gift, although there's so much positive that comes with it, yes, there is also negative, and the negative can be overwhelming if you don't know how to deal with it. Which is wherein comes the test. So there is a way to test spirits and to see if they are good or bad, because sometimes things that appear good at first turn out to be not of God. And I had to learn that the hard way in middle school. I thought I had met an angel. I started talking to an angel, and it was like weeks later I came to discover, oh my gosh, he is not an angel. Well, basically it was a demon pretending to be an angel. There's a lot to say to that. And I learned a lot of scary things and how to deal with it, and it definitely jump-started my learning. But the best learning that I got from that is the test. So after that experience, and I was able to deal with it and use my authority in Jesus' name, be gone from me, and it listened and ran away screaming once I actually used my authority. I was praying in my home once, and I was reading the Bible, and I was like, God, I am so scared to look at anything again, to talk to anyone again, because what if I'm going to talk to something bad again? And I was even scared to hear God, because what if I heard something bad? Anyway, I got very nervous. And as I was reading the Bible, I was in middle school, but I was trying to read the Bible in a year. And I had just happened to be reading 2 John, and the answer was literally right in front of me. So, here it is.
2 John 1:7. I say this because many deceivers who do not acknowledge Jesus Christ as coming in the flesh have gone out into the world. Any such person is a deceiver.
Talks about false prophets. A lot of people call me one of those, but this is the reason why you know I'm not. It says, anyone that does not confess that Jesus Christ came in the flesh is a spirit of the Antichrist and antagonist of Christ, and don't fall in with them. So, every piece of that phrase, Jesus Christ came in the flesh, is so powerful, and that's the test. It's got to be Jesus, and the Christ part is really important because Christ means crucified. So Jesus, who was slain, came back to earth in the flesh, like his physical body was resurrected. And so every piece of that phrase is so important. Jesus Christ came in the flesh. So when I read that, I would go, oh my gosh, every spirit who can say yes to this is going to be of God, and those that can't will say no. And I started testing every time I open my spiritual eyes, and I pretty much still do this today. I test, and I say, if I see an angel, I say, did Jesus Christ come in the flesh? And I get one of 3 answers from every spirit that I ask. One is if I ask, did Jesus Christ come in the flesh, I'll get a resounding yes. And sometimes it comes in so strong, my spirit shakes with that glory of this angel responding like, yes, yes. He came in the flesh, and that is who I serve. Then there's 2 other answers that I get. One is an ignore, as if they didn't hear me. Well, here's the thing. They always hear you. They would like to pretend they didn't so they can continue with your attention if it's not an angel, if it's something not of God. And the third is they'll get angry and shout no, and they'll try to, well, in my experience, if I've really called one out and they know it's over in terms of them having my attention, because that's what they're after is our attention and our energy, then they will try to get really big and angry and maybe come at me, or at least appear like they're rushing towards me at first. But the thing is, through God's power, they can't touch me. And certainly not once I have never given them consent or permission to be around me. So once they can say no, I say, in Jesus' name, be gone. And within seconds, they are pulled away as if sometimes it looks like an invisible tornado has pulled them right away. It's something they cannot resist, and God's authority is very real in the spiritual dimension. So I will say it also for those of you who are worried about the message that I'm saying. Jesus Christ came in the flesh. That is absolutely my fundamental belief. And this is the test. Ask those that you're not sure of, did Jesus Christ come in the flesh? and it works on literally every spirit I've ever encountered.